On November 5th, 1975, Travis Walton and some friends were driving through the Apache-Sitgreaves National Forest near Heber, Arizona after a long day of work in a logging crew. On their way home, they were startled to see a bright light floating in the sky. It was a UFO projecting a beam of light onto the ground. And despite their friends' warnings, 22-year-old Travis approached this light. They watched as Travis was struck by the light and then thrown some distance away. And they're terrified, and the friends fled. They eventually told the police about the event, claiming that a UFO had taken Travis in front of their very eyes. And police and officials searched for Travis for 5 days with nothing to show for it. But shortly after midnight on the 5th day, Travis returned. And just like his friend said, Travis claimed that he had been abducted by aliens.
There is so much to this case. It is one that I have wanted to cover for so long. One, because I'm obsessed with aliens, but two, because it really is one of the most infamous cases.
And he's done interviews. Like, he's willingly speaking on this.
Yeah.
And so you also get the opportunity to see him recall the things that happened to him. And you kind of get to like it stinks saying it, but like you get to like judge based on his behavior and the way he's presenting whether you believe him or not. But which sometimes also, we don't get that. Like, people are either hidden away and won't ever talk about it, or the way that they're talking about it feels so outlandish that they just immediately get deemed a hoaxer.
Well, then also with alien cases in general, like the stereotype or the belief is that a lot of people lose time. They lose memory. They know that they lost time and that something strange happened, but they don't have memory of what actually happened. Right. Whereas this is one of those instances where
the men in black didn't get him. His mind wasn't wiped.
Or if some of his mind was wiped, he does have some memory. And what he does remember is wild.
Yeah. It's not like Kate McKinnon's experience aboard a UFO.
Aliens or no aliens, but definitely aliens. Travis Walton's story is fascinating, to say the least. This case has become so controversial, and despite Travis Walton's insistence and never-changing story, by the way, people are divided. And given that aliens and the existence of aliens or presence of aliens is a hot topic, it is one filled with lots of controversy, lots of political conspiracies, and real hoaxes. It is difficult to verify what happened to Travis. We can't call up my BFF alien and be like, hey, buddy, tell me your side of the story.
Yeah. Did you take Travis? What was he like?
Yeah. And it's hard to know what actually happened to him during that week, that 5 days and 6 hours that he disappeared. It's a little past midnight on November 10th, 1975, somewhere in Heber, Arizona. Or is it? Travis Walton's eyes open to a blinding white light. For a moment, he thinks he's still on the ship, that strange, sterile place where humanoid beings with 2 large eyes hovered over him in silence, where he felt paralyzed and weightless. But then he feels the air, sharp and cold. It stings his lungs. He takes inventory of his surroundings. Beneath him, there's something rough, hard. Asphalt, maybe? He can't tell. Above him, he sees that same light, but now it's shrinking, moving away, disappearing higher and higher into the dark sky. And that's when his mind is flooded with memories. Flashes. The walls of the craft, the dull hum vibrating through his bones, and those ominous beings. But as he tries to remember what they'd done to him, the UFO careens away into the night sky, leaving him in the dark, alone, under the stars. He realizes he's outside, lying in the middle of the road. He tries to prop himself up, but his body feels like it's been hit by a truck. How long was he gone? Minutes? Hours? Eventually, Travis regains his strength. He stands and he begins to hobble down the road. When he sees the yellow glow of a gas station sign, he picks up the pace, beelining to a row of payphones. And shakily, he punches in the phone number of his brother-in-law, Grant. Travis prays that Grant is still awake. It rings. And rings. Travis's hands shake uncontrollably. Then finally, Grant answers, his voice groggy and confused. Crying into the receiver, he tells his brother-in-law, "They brought me back. Please, somebody come get me." When he's finally reunited with his family, Travis is disoriented, convinced he's only been gone for a few hours. But the truth is, Travis has been missing for 5 days.
To catch every terrifying moment, subscribe to @Crimehouse Studios on YouTube.
Because this time, you're not just watching the horror, you're understanding it.